Matters education, and majority of Kenyans have only attained primary school education. A study by Kenya Institute for Public Policy Research and Analysis, KIPPRA, further shows the penetration of secondary education in the country is lagging behind. And as Shadrach Miti reports, the study findings released on October 25th ranks Kiambu County with the highest secondary education penetration, with Turkana having the lowest penetration levels.
The study findings released on October 25th showed that access to secondary education was highest in Kiambu County with a 50% enrollment rate. It is closely followed by Nairobi and Nyeri counties with about 48% enrollment rate. Other counties with impressive secondary education penetration are Nyamira, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Kisii, and Nyandarua. Meanwhile, majority of counties in the ASAL regions have the lowest numbers of secondary school enrollment, with Turkana, West Pokot, Garissa, Wajir, Tana River, Samburu, Mandera, Kwale, Marsabit and Kilifi having less than 10% secondary school enrollment rate. The findings were published at the time the government is pushing for a 100% transition from primary to secondary school. And although the efforts have been hailed, the findings mean that most Kenyans have just gone through primary school that runs for 8 years under the 844 system of education, which is being phased out. At 89%, primary education is the most accessed by majority of Kenyans, while secondary education penetration stands at 53.2%. The study was released with the aim of examining modalities of financing human capital investment in secondary education. It further sought to inform policy issues in secondary financing and secondary learning outcomes for improved human capital. And although the report acknowledges efforts by government in enhancing access to secondary education through free day secondary education and the 100% transition policy, the findings have raised questions on the quality of learning, noting that the efforts are not reflective with good test scores in the final KCSE examination and other literacy measures such as reading and numeracy. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.
It is from that story from Shadrach Miti that we take a short commercial.